Yo, how's it going, guys? Disband back at it again with another episode of how to play Bardock. In today's video, we're going to be going over combo structure, so B&Bs, combos with extensions, and we'll even throw in some different ways to reset your assist timer, since Bardock is one of those privileged characters that has a way around that nerf to Season 3. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to go over is I don't see many Bardock players, pretty much any Bardock players, do this little tip or this little trick, and that is delaying your strings at the top of the screen on his mid-screen B&B. So what I mean by that is, let's say, you bring him up. As you can see, you can delay the button presses on that, and what it allows you to do is get maximum corner carry off that combo. Traditionally, another character you would see possibly do that would be Piccolo. I know when Goichi played him in Season 2, you would see him do that a lot, because obviously Piccolo had to spend meter if he wasn't in the corner to get a knockdown. Bardock, on the other hand, he doesn't have to do that, but being able to get medium spin or his heavy spin is very crucial, in my opinion. Shout out to Shad, formerly known as Hex Pro. I seen his Mix Me video and I learned about this recently. I didn't even know, but using medium spin or heavy spin allows you to reset your assist timer. So let's say I call both assists. Make sure we get medium spin with 2L, 2L. IDH, and as you can see, it was a safe jump. We could block the 2H and the assists were coming back. So this is very, very big. Obviously, this was a huge nerf going into Season 3. Being locked out of your assist is a no-no for a lot of players, or I shouldn't even say a lot of players, for every player, obviously. You definitely don't want to be locked out of your assist. I mean, you lose out on damage. It could be the difference of killing a character or not. You lose out on mix or baiting opponents, with an assist like Vegeta or Janemba assist. So having assist at all times is very crucial, no matter what the situation is. Alright, let's take a look at Bardock's sparking combos now. As many of you know, once a character enters sparking, they gain the ability to cancel normal moves and special moves into IADs, different stuff like that. And what that allows them to do is make their combos and their routes more optimal, whether it be damage, meter gain, or possibly even both. So let's take a look at Bardock's sparking loops mid-screen. They're pretty straightforward. Good damage, good meter gain. As far as the corner, it's pretty much the same thing, except you can add a 5H in there, which obviously heavies do a lot more damage than other buttons. I guess mediums are good as well, but heavy is probably the most damaging buttons in the game. 5H, 2H, buttons like that. Yeah, but that's pretty much a sparking combos. I mean, you could lab it and possibly find more optimal ones than that. I was kind of just using those as an example. But, regardless, that's his mid-screen loops and his corner loops. So Bardock actually has Sparkingless loops. I kind of showed them off earlier, I believe. But essentially all you do is 5LL. IAD, JL, JS, and then 5LL again. Make sure though when you do 5LL, you delay the second hit. So hit and then delay, hit and then delay. But yeah, a good reason to use this is because you can, get good meter gain, good damage, and you can get the medium spin, which we talked about earlier, which allows you to with 2L, 2L, IDH, and it's a safe jump, lets you reset your assist timer. Let's take a look at Bardock's side switch now. I believe this was discovered in Season 2, but as you can see, I mean, 3,300 damage off of a 5L starter. It allows you, if you delay the strings at the top of the screen, like we talked about at the beginning of the video, you can actually get them close enough to the corner, get the JS into the medium spin, and what that allows you to do once again is 2L, 2L, IADH, safe jump, and reset your assist timer. Okay, let's take a look at Bardock's corner BNB now. It seems that his BNB in the corner changes depending on who's on his team and assist wise. Maybe I'm just crazy though. As far as 2M though, this is probably the route I'll take if I'm trying to kill and I have both assists at the ready. And then obviously, you know, level 1, level 1, level 3. As far as his 5LL starter, it's essentially the same thing. I just cut out the 1 rep of Sparkingless loops. And, you know, level 1, level 3 again. And that is if I'm trying to kill. Let's take a look at raw super dash confirms now. So let's say you get a raw super dash and you have an assist. It will probably look something like this. You know, you spend the assist, make sure you get the confirm. Let's say I hit the opponent with a raw super dash, however, and I don't have assist at the ready. And go ahead and take this route right here. You know, and I could even go for the side switch. Also, if you have the meter and you don't have an assist, you go for this to get the level 3 knockdown and push them in the corner if you're close to it, I guess. You know, it's decent damage and put them in the corner. However, you are kind of far away, at least in that scenario. Let's say you wanted to get really spicy though, and you wanted to not use resources, or let's say you didn't have meter or you didn't have assist ready, you can go ahead and do this. Bardock actually has one of the easier raw super dash re-jumps like that. What you want to do is super dash, and then you want to IAD medium, and then light. So IAD JM L, so ML, IAD ML. So let's look at that again. And it's not too tricky. I hit this online from time to time. Yeah, but if you practice those, Bardock once again has one of the easier ones. So it's one of those things you could implement into your game if you get really comfortable doing it and you're pretty good execution wise. So keep that in mind. Okay, the last thing we'll probably be going over in today's video about Bardock is his 5H into 5L link. And as you can see, it's really good damage meterless. That's not even the optimal route, I don't think. That's the route I take. I suggest not going for this combo though in an online environment. It can be very tricky. It's a 1-frame link. Bardock probably does have one of the easier 5Hs into 5Ls, but still it's probably considered an expert type combo in this game. It's definitely not something I hit every time if I go for it. I think I've hit it online 2 or 3 times, and I probably went for it like 50 times. But then again, online's a little more tricky. It's a little harder to do things online, obviously, as I'm sure all of you are aware of. But that's probably going to conclude today's video. I appreciate all of y'all watching, though. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and click that bell icon to be notified when I do make an upload. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.